Hey everybody, welcome in. Hello, welcome to Grace and Lottie's channel. Elizabeth here. We're back with this fun piece, and I have a little surprise for you guys today. There's my notification on my phone, if you could hear that. I'm on a different mic. You can probably hear it. I'm actually on my good mic because I needed two mics today in here. We don't just have one person on the mic. We have an extra guest. It's not Lottie. I did not put Lottie on the phone. What in the world are you doing over there? It's like your first time on a mic.
It's on, and I was turning the stream on to like the stream. I'm usually at my desk at work right now.
So we have Shrubs here today getting to hang out with us, which is lots of fun. So we're on the podcasting microphone, so that's why we get to sound super cool today. I don't normally use it because it okay. So my hands are here and it like sits between my hand and my face, and it's a lot to try to work around. Trying to get my hands in and do what I want. And so normally I don't use it. Plus, if I'm doing a face cam, I've got this giant mic right in front of my face, which doesn't make for the best thing. And Shrubs is laughing at me because you can only see my hands and I'm doing like all of these motions and like my face and everything.
And it's not just that. It's, you know, again, the only thing I can have in my head is music, right?
Right.
And so you're saying things that are making me think of songs.
Oh, okay.
So, but I don't want to sing. Right.
No. Well, it would be pretty funny because with the music that we can't hear, because I don't have the stream music to where I can hear it because it creates weird things with the sound. And so it's just not worth it.
Because when you said between my hands and face, eyes without a trace, that was my...
Oh, okay. I'm like, where were you going with that one? I'm like...
Hey, that's the way my brain works.
Like some song I don't know, but...
Oh, you know that song.
I know that song, but I'm like, I'm sitting here like trying to like... Yeah, I was in a totally different space. Okay, I'm getting my feet set. I've got like tripods here too because I've got to do Etsy stuff later. And so I always have an extra tripod at my desk with Etsy filming. And so it's like a little different. But today, let's get into what we're doing. I've got this piece. I can zoom out a little bit here.
I need the confidence monitor so I can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's all blocked.
I know. He can't see chat.
I can't see anything.
Well, he's got delay chat.
Yeah, I've got this up, but I can't see what you're doing.
Yeah.
There's a laptop in the way.
Yeah. So right here,
I'm working on my laptop.
Here, you want me to hold it up here real?
Oh, there
you go. That's what I'm doing.
That's really helpful for everybody.
Yeah, that was great for you guys. Good for Shrubs. Then I've got my Rapidograph here. I'm still working on, like, they are needy little pens. And so I'm trying to rehab some of them. I know I'm going to have to replace the nibs on some, but just because I didn't use them for so long, they don't like that. And I thought I put them away clean, but I am finding that I didn't put them all away clean. So I have to do more work than I expected. So these guys are working right here for sure. The big ones typically don't have trouble. So that's what I've got here, basically my larger sizes. I've got the 80, the 60, and the 50 are doing great. I also have this fun one right here, which is what's the half size, which is a 70. I have white ink in it, and white ink is kind of fun. I'm not gonna be using white ink on this, but I've been using white ink like here, so you can kind of see the design, what white ink can do. I like it because it's not necessarily as opaque as gel, using a white gel pen, so it kind of creates a beautiful little marriage with the paper it's on because you get the texture through, you get a little bit of the color through, you know, it kind of is like, oh, it's integrated with it, which I enjoy that feeling. So, before I waffle too much, let's go ahead and let's hop in. I've got to decide.
You said waffle.
I know, Valentine's waffles.
We had Valentine's waffles this morning.
We did. To kind of give you guys an idea, I was double checking these guys. Where is the 8? Here's the 8. The 8 here is a chunky boy for how much it lays down. Like you see, there's the 8. The 6 is a big jump right there. So you can see the difference in the thickness of the line. And then it's funny because you wouldn't think the 5, but there's the 5. So you can kind of see there is a bigger difference, I feel, in these in the widths than there are like in other pens. Like if you're just using Like I have some pigment liners here as well, which if I want a really small one, I may nab to use, but I think I'm going to be happy with what I already have out. I have not decided exactly what's going in each one of these, so this is going to be a fun adventure to do all of this. I'm going to do the big lines first and then kind of work in. So let's go ahead. I'm trying to decide if I want to use the 8 or the 6. I may do. Okay, I've got an idea. We're going to start with the 8, and I'm going to do the outer where the colors really separate and go in with the 8 on that and really give that a good. I will be moving around my page a lot. I'm sorry, my mic, I've got to move it. It's not, I've been wearing a lapel mic and it like moves with me, but it was going to sound really different than shrubs, so.
And I have to be smooth and buttery.
He's a diva. I'm going to tell you that.
I don't think I've often been accused of that.
You guys should see his rider.
I haven't seen my writer. I don't. Did you put in your stream with 100% more shrubs?
I didn't because this wasn't gaming.
No.
Our gaming gaming channel I used to always, when he was going to be live with me, say now with 100% more shrubs, when he was going to get to stream at the same time, because I was streaming a lot more back when we were streaming than he was. Here on this channel, that doesn't really mean anything.
No, there's no point of context other than people might see me in the chat.
Mm-hmm. So going back to Valentine's waffles, we have a little tradition in our house of Valentine's waffles, and it came from a Rachel Ray episode probably in 2008. I mean, it was forever long ago that I saw this idea. And what's great is me seeing it on Rachel Ray. I don't even know how I saw it on Rachel Ray because we didn't have cable.
Nope.
And she just put cake mix in a waffle maker and it made fancy waffles. And so we started Valentine's waffles, which was red velvet cake. Like you make the mix just like it says in the package. You don't like do anything fancy to it.
Nope.
Literally just like it says in the package.
Water, oil, cake mix.
Yeah.
Done.
And you cook it in a waffle maker and it makes red velvet cake waffles. And then you top that with cherry pie filling and whipped cream. And it's dessert for breakfast. I'm not going to pretend that this is healthy or good for you.
Grain. No, it's not.
No, it's not. But it was our Valentine's treat for our family. And so we got to do those this morning. The shrubs took the day off. Otherwise, I would have probably maybe done it a day you were home.
That wouldn't, yeah, we were busy every morning.
Because your Fridays are your early day. Like, he leaves crazy early.
I'm usually up at 4, gone by 5. So, but not today.
And because he leaves early on those days, I'm a little bit more of a night owl. And so we live on opposite schedules almost on those days.
A little bit of a night owl?
Because I will stay up late and work those days, like actually work late on those days.
I have 0% night owl in me.
He has nothing. Like, if he sits still on the couch, he's asleep.
Well, we had a thing at work yesterday. It was an all-staff thing.
Did you fall asleep during the all-staff thing?
Well, it was at 3 o'clock. So I knew better. I stood in the back. There were like 4 other people that were standing. It was an hour and 20-minute long thing. We just stood in the back. I told some people before we went down and said, hey, I'm just going to stand in the back. They're like, why? I said, because I'll fall asleep. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, I've eaten lunch. It's that low part of the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's time to go to bed. It's nap time as far as my body's concerned. I'm just thinking there's going to be people who tune in here today to hear my voice. And they're like, what on earth?
Who is this? This is not who I'm used to hearing.
No.
At all. They're used to seeing you type, not actually talk.
No. But see, here's the deal. Now that they've heard my voice, when they hear me type.
Well, they hear your voice when they see your words. That's the question.
That's the question. Their brain works that way. But, oh, that's what shrub sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds like he should be on the radio. I get people ask me all the time at work. Are we on the radio or something? And no.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
This is
Not on the radio.
This is just you and me.
Just you and I. Sorry. You were talking about songs that you started earlier.
Yep.
It's like it gave me the freedom to just jump into song when I felt like it.
You don't need me to free you to do that. This is your show.
I can do whatever I want, but within terms of service guidelines.
That's right.
Okay, I'm using my new YouTube mug that I showed everybody in stream yesterday.
Don't turn it sideways though. Like you
I will not turn it sideways to show it to you so that I don't dump coffee everywhere. The only reason I am so nervous about that is because I have actually done that, not thinking on stream.
What?
Yeah, I was going to show everybody my mug and I was like, I tilted it and I'm like, oh, stink. Like it was that moment after that. And so it's like, don't do that. So yeah. So that's why I was like, it's such a big deal. Like I keep bringing it up. Like
I can hand you your lanyard.
Yeah, my lanyard is there. There is no
sensitive information.
Yeah, no sensitive information on the lanyard. Okay, so back to the YouTube event. Social media platforms, for the most part, have ways for you to communicate with other people natively on their platform, like DMs, right?
Not YouTube.
But not YouTube. It's so we're at this event and you're meeting somebody for the first time. And clearly if you're meeting somebody for the first time, you don't give out your phone number. I mean, that's just not cool. No, I'm not going to give you a direct way to contact me. I need this indirect way, right? And so there was no way except for us to use other social media platforms to connect. And so I'm like, well, just DM me on Instagram. And it felt so weird at a YouTube event to have to then implement Instagram to make the conversation work.
Right.
I mean, Google did try back in the day, and this will date me, to have Google Plus.
Well, but back at the very, very beginning, didn't YouTube have a way to do messaging?
Yeah, there was messaging on YouTube.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a dating platform or something.
Well, no, and it even since 2016 has had a messaging feature. They have since gotten rid of. Yeah. So that line's not great, but I can fix it. I can fix it in post. So it was just, it felt weird at the thing, saying that. And I have talked with some people already from it on Instagram, which has been fun.
You tried something for the first time there.
I know. I tried caviar.
That is a line I have not crossed yet, but it's the texture thing for me.
There was no texture.
Was it smoosh?
I didn't it was so nothing.
Okay.
The amount that it was nothing surprised me.
Well, I don't want boba. I don't want tapioca. I don't like anything with little pearls in it.
I was looking for the texture.
I don't want orange juice pulp.
And I was getting because I wanted it to have texture.
Right.
I need this to be something of note, right? It should be. And it was funny because it was I got it. And there was it tasted like a salty potato. To the point, I couldn't even tell for sure if it was, they had just added salt or if it was the caviar. It was so nothing.
That's interesting. Was it salty,
both,
sea salty or table
yeah,
salt?
Sea salty.
Okay.
It wasn't anything of note, which was so strange. I wanted it to be something different, and it didn't feel like anything different.
So basically, people who say they're fancy and like caviar, they just like salt.
Basically.
Okay.
So my friend Amy was there, and when they used to live really close by to where this event happened, and there was a little bodega type owner although she didn't call it a bodega, but same idea. Who was Russian, and
What's the Cyrillic for bodega?
I have no idea what is Russian for bodega.
Hang tight, everybody.
Shrubs is looking it up.
And then you get to hear
Do they still have cats in a Russian bodega?
Yeah.
There's so many questions here. But anyway, so he would carry like the non-fancy caviars too, you know, like the ones like more what for them were culturally normal to have.
Okay.
So what did you find?
I don't know that honestly that I can pronounce this.
Why don't you?
So obviously I can't read Cyrillic, right?
Well,
but they've
can
got
you
the
have the
pronunciation.
Google pronunciation? Just hit the sound and hold it to your microphone.
Well, yeah. Hang on a second. Yeah, hang tight. Let's try this. Oh, my volume is super low. Hang on.
Yeah, after your little incident earlier.
Винный погреб.
Vinny Pogreb.
Винный погреб.
That's the Russian word for bodega. You know, wine shop, storeroom, wine cellar, warehouse. That's the
Is there a quick
that's
market?
Spanish to Russian. Let's see what shop is here.
Like convenience store?
So the Russian word for shop is just it's like magazine.
Магазин.
That's funny. Store, shop, magazine, trade, depot, crib, MTV,
MTV Cribs.
magazine. So, yeah, interesting. There you go. Language lesson, everybody. Whoa. There we go. I gotta turn it back down. There we go. Okay. So anyway, caviar.
They also had another thing that, and maybe I just don't have that refined of a palate, which I'm okay to not have a super refined palate. I'm not a snob in that way. Like, it's not going to hurt my feelings, whatever. They had another thing that like was a specialty type bun, and I don't think it was sesame. I'm trying to remember what the bun was, but it was duck and some like they were little mini sandwiches, like the size of a macaron.
Oh, okay.
Cute.
Finger food.
The bun was even like slightly green. Like it really made me think of that. Like it was fun. It was playful. Had a little bit of jam on it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Oh, the duck on this is really gamey." And I like took a bite. All I could taste was the bun. Like I am getting so much bread with this. Like I'm trying to find these notes.
That's
Like she's talking about.
Because you're so sensitive to those sensory influences.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's so like in the background compared to the bread on this.
Yeah.
And there was like by volume way more bread than anything else.
And then you went and just got some pizza at 5 Points.
We got fancy pizza. It was a nice pizza place that served like fancy pizza that like had arugula on them and things like that. So, which I loved Amy's choice. Mm-hmm. Amy got one slice of veggie and one slice of meat.
Okay.
And because it was sold by the slice, they came out on two different plates. And I was like joking that like the two of them could not like exist on the same plate without fighting. Because she like all veggie, all meat. Like they were such.
Right.
She said the veggie was better, personally.
I still like the pizza at Uptown.
Oh, Uptown does have good pizza.
For being a, arcade.
It was one of those
Excellent
that
pizza.
it was like, just check the map, what's close.
Yeah,
And so we went to 5 Points Pizza because it was close. Like it was late, it was rainy. The thought of trying to drive and find somebody in an area I don't know. She knew where we were. Part of me should have just let her drive. So it was also funny with the event because we get there and it's in like one of the, you know how like they'll convert factories into like these cute little retail spaces with like little mini stores and stuff. This is where it was in one of those.
Okay.
But because they're doing security, there is no banner outside of the store telling us
Oh,
this is where we
this
are.
it is. Well, sure.
Like you had to know, and it was like at the end of a hall, and the sign was kind of small. Like we were trying to find the space. I'm like, I see nothing hinting
I can
where
totally
I should
understand
go.
why they do that though too.
No, a women's creator event.
Full of like people who do parasocial weird things.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm
Absolutely.
so glad they did that. Like I am not upset in the least that they were doing that.
Seems very appropriate.
No, I was thankful for it. Like we had to show our driver's licenses at the door, everything, and I did like that. No matter how big you were, you still had to like sign in the same way.
Oh, sure.
You know, because there were people there with multi-millions of subscribers
Right.
and followers. You know, and you know they had to stop. There was one set of triplets. And they do a channel together, and all three of them had to present ID, even though they're identical triplets.
That's funny. Are you sure this is you? Not really. No.
That
It
was
could be her.
yeah.
I don't know.
It was good. And you know, not only did I have to present my ID, Amy had to present hers as my +1.
Yeah. And I'm still just ecstatic that you got somebody else that you could go with. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
No offense.
Well, it was a Galentine's event. It would have been weird for you. There were
Yeah.
no men other than the one YouTube employee and the bartender in the room. Period.
Okay.
Like it would have been strange for you to go.
Yeah. Even as arm candy.
Yeah, even as my +1.
Yeah.
So there were people you would have found it interesting to talk to in the room.
Yeah, probably.
There were.
I also do so much talking during my normal work day. But to come in the middle of the week and just like have the energy to carry through something like that, I'd turn into a wallflower at some point.
Hey, Mama Bear, welcome in.
Hello.
But this would be talking to people
With news stories and stuff. Yeah.
and who are going to put their best foot forward
Yeah.
in those calls too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm working on a project over here too, so
Yeah, he's working.
it's a personal project though.
It is the first time we have streamed together in well over a year.
Oh,
At
for
least.
sure.
It's been forever since we
for
were on
sure.
together.
Yeah. Well, the last time we would have done it would have been gaming stuff anyway.
Yeah, I don't know when my last gaming stream was.
No.
No
that's okay.
idea.
That's all right. Yeah.
Happy Valentine's, Mama, to Bear.
Yeah, happy Valentine's. We have a spare waffle if you want it.
Yeah, we have waffles here. Did I even get to the fact that my mug, because we were talking about different things,
We
isn't
talked about not turning it over.
that it's not keeping my coffee warm.
No, it's a thin wall mug.
It's very thin walled. That was
Yeah.
the whole point of me starting to talk about the mug.
Oh, okay.
Was
That's
that-
why I like a diner mug.
It wasn't really. I think even if you warmed it, it wouldn't do great. But
No.
it's cute. I
You
like.
would need to have one of those little warmer disc things, the pads to sit it on,
Yeah,
to keep it warm. But it's a nice shelf piece when you're
it's cute. I really do. I like it. And I was thankful. Like, okay, so they had a flower making bus in the room, which was kind of fun. There was a little bus in there, and a lady a florist, and so we got like personalized bouquets for each one. Like each one was unique to you and stuff, and that was lots of fun. And so I have it in here right now in a nice, like an actual antique blue mason jar. So it actually looks fairly aesthetic. I am a horrible floral arranger.
I think it looks good. It's
No.
height-wise laid out.
I literally just put them in the way she arranged them. Like she
Oh,
did
okay.
that. That is
Okay.
totally the florist.
Now, those little spheres at the top, sorry for people watching who can't see this.
Uh-huh.
Are those like blooms that I can't tell from here. Those
No.
things that will open?
No,
Okay.
they're just little
Orbs.
little orby bits.
That's interesting. Oh, well, that's sweet, Mama Bear.
What?
Very fun.
It was, oh.
Very nice. They're doing some Valentine's Day stuff at work today, and
Uh-huh.
I told you last night I am not upset. That's one of the holidays for me. It's like I don't need to interact with my peers on Valentine's Day.
I felt like that was a little weird.
It's a little weird to me.
Okay, there we go. Outline is done on here. I'm going to take a quick break because Shrubs' computer over here, I've been using his old MacBook Air kind of as a stream monitor, and it's asking a bunch of questions here real quick that I can't answer, and I'm going to have him fix that real quick. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I think we fixed the technical one right here. Am I?
I'm gonna get a drink.
By the way, you can see it today because of the way I have the camera set up. I always have a computer right there monitoring. I actually have 2 laptops running during every stream. One is right there doing which actually is sending out the stream. And then I have one over here that I use to monitor the stream. And the monitor is an old MacBook Air. It is not like fancy. The one running the stream is a little fancier. It's still getting old now. I'm just like realizing the other day that like my stream computer is now 4 years old. It's doing great. I have no need to get a new one with that one, but it's like, but I have done major repair on it, which I felt like the most IT. I am an IT pro. I just fixed my own computer. I replaced the fans in a laptop, and it like made me feel like I was super cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, now we did the 8 right here, 5. We're gonna go with the 6 to do the next set of lines, which are basically the lines that I have in right now. So all of these lines are gonna be done with the 6. So buckle up, it's a lot of lines. Uh-oh. Okay. Sometimes my dog yelps like she's been actually hurt when she just doesn't like something. She's a little bit of a drama queen. And it's okay. Okay. I can hear Shrubs' phone just a little bit, and I was like, where's their voices coming from? Why are there voices? I hear voices. It wasn't me having a moment. It was your phone. Okay. Here we are.
I'm making tea.
Going in with the 6. Oh my goodness, my fingers. Okay, these pens maybe are a little messy. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, that's a bad line. That was a really bad line. It's another one we're going to have to fix in post. Coming around. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. Like, the sun is actually out a little bit today, so it is pleasant. It is bright for the next round of storms hit tomorrow. Like, we're supposed to get a crazy amount of rain. There we go. It's not pretty. I'm not going to pretend that one's pretty. It will get prettier. Don't worry. It will get prettier. Okay, Shrubs is back from making his tea. I'm glad it's
Vanilla
beautiful over
chai.
there. Ooh, what'd you get? Something chai?
Vanilla chai.
Vanilla chai. I could be that horrible American who said, you made vanilla chai tea.
No. I know better than that.
And TCBY yogurt.
Yeah, the country's best yogurt. Mhm. Yep.
What else can I say that's like kind of cringe right there?
Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy.
Okay, we've almost got the first little flower done. There we go. Moving on to the next one. Oh, I gotta do these guys. Whoa, I hit a button. Sorry, that was my coffee mug. We're not over. We're not done. My hand on my coffee mug hit the ending button. My coffee's like, girl, you're done.
That's it. We're
Just
finished. Yeah.
just be honest with yourself. It's so done.
Done.
Just
It's
be it.
Friday.
It's okay.
Whatever. Yeah.
Call it here. Is it actually warm outside? I haven't even looked to see if it's warm today.
No idea.
I just know there's sunshine. But it's-
According to my phone, it's 42. So call that
No,
what you will.
no, that's not warm. That
No.
is not warm.
It's a sunny 42.
If it was like 60, maybe I would listen to my mug and end the stream and be like, no, we're going to go play outside and do something. No, 42, I am not tempted. I am good. Okay, here we go. I haven't even gotten to my main talking point yet today.
Oh, our show watching last night that we have to
Yes.
remain spoiler free on.
I know, I have to remain spoiler free today because it just launched last night.
There's a social rule.
And I really wanted to get on here and rant and be full of spoilers and just rant.
But you have to wait till next week.
I know. Next week's going to be the rant. And Shrubs isn't going to be here for my rant. He'll be in chat only.
Yeah, like
Which makes
normal.
me a little sad because I would kind of like you to be part of that rant too, just so that you can maybe balance me out a little bit.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No.
If I'm standing at my desk at work just talking out loud about the rant,
Yeah.
people are
Doesn't
gonna have
work.
no idea what's going on and say, "Are you actually working or no?"
No. I'm on my wife's live stream right now.
I could pull off into a private room
Yeah.
and work and
That should still be a little weird.
Yeah,
Let's be
yeah,
honest. So we've been watching for the past several years Cobra Kai, and the last bit dropped last night, and I have so many thoughts and feelings over a not serious show.
oh no,
And the thing is,
No.
I know it's not a serious show, but there were so many things that just made me in the writing and other all of these little bits and pieces that as we were watching it, we binged the whole thing last night. Mm-hmm. I was getting
like 6 episodes of
yeah,
it?
it wasn't a ton. It's like a half season, but I was getting hot about all the issues and everything. It was funny.
Right.
Oh, go ahead. We were telling. No, you have to be rule. I did not. There's nothing in my title that says there are spoilers and stuff like that. You don't do that. And so next week, I will let loose with my whole rant on this and where I am with it all. And that's even with understanding what they were trying to do and where they were going with the whole plot line and stuff like that. And while I like the resolution and everything, it was a hot mess.
Yeah. The writing, well, to say the writing got a little sloppy toward the end. They were trying to tie
A little?
I'm being nice. I'm being nice. Got a little sloppy toward the end. They were trying to tie some bows.
Yeah.
In order to accomplish what they needed to accomplish, they would have needed like 4 to 6 more episodes.
Well, and here's the deal. They took how many years to get there?
Yeah.
There were 4 seasons.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as Lost. I will say it was not as bad as the last season of Lost.
No.
Was not that bad.
Not in the long. No.
Especially last episode of Lost. Especially considering supposedly with Lost, they knew where they were going from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's where that one got weird. It's like if you knew where you were going from the beginning and you gave no nods, like you know how you're supposed to give a nod. Like obviously in the beginning of a movie, if you show a gun on a desk, you have to use the gun, right? Mm-hmm. Like there are rules for storytelling.
Right.
And that's what allow us to follow a story, everything else, like those little rules.
The dog is barking at something in the bedroom.
Lost did not follow the rules there, and it was not in a, ooh, we're cool, edgy, doing something different way. It was in a,
they were
the
lost
heck?
in what they were writing.
Yeah. And some of it was because they had to stretch it into more seasons than what they wanted. You know, they had to make the show longer. Did that one bridge the writer's strike too? The first writer's, the old writer's strike, not the most current one, but the one before.
Not the one that killed heroes, no.
I can't remember exactly when that fell. That's why I was like, did it have a writer's strike in the middle? Because I would give it some leeway if they had to like do that through a writer's strike. Like writers are important to a show. So. You know, and it was one that, like, if this was like also like, okay, this one pops up into my head because I'm thinking about it because there was some stuff that happened with Colleen Ballinger this week. If it was like the level of show of like haters back off,
See, I haven't heard that name in a minute.
I wouldn't think anything of it. The Miranda Sings show,
right.
Like that level of writing, I expect one thing. The continuity, all of that, not a huge deal. You know, the fact that Cobra Kai actually has like a budget and writers, multiple seasons, established people behind it, I expect a different level.
Right.
Now, the reason Colleen Ballinger I saw something about her this week is because she was back on online as Miranda this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just putting a pinky toe in the water, huh?
I'm curious.
Yeah.
In her vlog, she had a reason with the vlog, but the fact that she vlogged as Miranda, well, she wasn't Miranda in the vlog. She was her in the Miranda makeup.
Oh, okay.
So again, just testing it.
Yeah.
And this person noticed that like a Miranda cutout was in the back of one of the things as well. Just a couple other things. It's like, is she seeing if there's people want Miranda back? And I'm like, no, we don't want Miranda back.
That ship has sailed.
It's okay to leave that in the 2010s.
Right. Sorry, I'm doing a little
No worries.
social promotion over here since my work is going out.
Okay, there we go. That one's done. I love how much of a mess these look like in process. Like with each step it gets a little bit better. Like right now, these lines look awful. They will look like a lot of fun when it's done. And I do, like, it's also nice to be in a spot now with having created enough artworks like this that I know that.
Mm-hmm.
And can just, like, not be, like, freaking out, oh, this is going to be the worst thing ever. It's like, no, this is where it is right now. It's going to get a lot better. It's going to look really cool.
Almost done.
So one of the things I like about these pens over the pigment pens that I have, even though they create very similar looks, these smudge so much less.
Really?
Oh, big time difference.
Good.
In the smudge. So it's like, okay, I don't have to be as like freaked out about smudging.
That's nice to know.
I just realized I didn't do. Here, I'm going to throw these in the just so you guys can check them out. I do not expect, these are not cheap. I'm just putting them in here so you can see what I'm using. Not because I expect you to go buy them and support the channel. Although it would be greatly appreciated if you did. I'm just saying.
Yeah, not upset if you do.
If you were going to buy them anyway, I'm all for responsible purchasing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like search. Normally I try to search for the like cheapest one too to put in there, the best price.
Did I tell you my new laptop from work has biometric login?
So
It sees me and knows that I'm me.
it just
And
knows
it's
that
got the
you're.
fingerprint thing, and so
I
just
love
turned-
my fingerprint IDs
yeah.
on my
This is
stuff.
the first computer I've had that does that.
Oh, okay. Both my streaming laptop does it
Yeah.
right there on the power button. Like the power button is like I can just tap fingerprint, and obviously my laptop in there does. I have been spoiled by it for so long that I forget that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Kind of a.
Well, because we use pass phrases at work too.
Yeah.
Not words, pass phrases.
Doesn't that just sound awful to have to use a pass phrase?
It's super secure.
It
It's
is
one of the most secure things to do.
but it sounds so awful. Like to have to come up with phrase. Like, I mean, I'm sure I need to come up with one and slowly shift all of my stuff to the passphrase.
PASSWORD 1 2 3 exclamation point. Nope.
I still remember we had friends who had a
Nope.
similar age as us, and one day she was logging
So
into
young.
something, and her daughter saw her logging in and goes, "Mom, that is a horrible password. It's just all stars."
Oh, because it's just showing up as. Well, honey, it means you can't see my password. Yeah.
I still love, like, I think about that every time I log in and I see like the little stars. It's a horrible password. It's just star. It's funny, old enough to know what a secure password was, but not old enough to
Understand the masking of the password by
yeah.
the system? Yeah.
Like
no, that's funny.
it was an interesting combination of understanding and not understanding in that moment.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay. I keep forgetting we can't hear the music.
Nope, there's music. I don't. If you put the headphones on, you could hear it.
I'm good.
It's playing in the headphones that are sitting on the side of my desk. If I don't have it playing through the headphones, the mics pick it up and it creates weird stuff.
Yep.
It's like I just finally was like, you know what? This is the easiest way to do it. I hate wearing headphones like that, like just sitting with those on, so I don't wear them. I was using them for a while for the mic, but then I switched. It's like, I have better mics. Let's use the better mics.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
So, anyway, I'm almost done with this pen. Well, no, I'm not. I lie.
A lie is intentional.
That wasn't intentional. You're correct. I was wrong. I am not.
There we go.
I was at an event this week, another one,
Busy.
on Tuesday. I know. This was a busy week. I do not normally have this exciting of a life. Do not feel like I'm constantly
YouTube
going to
events
events.
and caviar.
I know,
And-
right?
yeah.
I sound like I'm living this life that I do not live. Let's put it that way. Oh, sorry. Random other thought. It was nice to go to the event and be like the perfect level of dressed.
Oh, good.
Like nailed it.
Yeah. Well, good.
If you've ever gone to something and you're like, I'm reading this and I'm pretty sure I'm understanding what they're asking for and showing up just right. There were people that showed up a little too much. And I felt like I was the right level.
Yeah.
Which, being in the creative sphere,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like what is allowed for like business attire as a creative?
Right.
You know, that's a very different level.
Well, it depends on what the creative thing you're doing is,
True.
too.
But I mean, a lot of times in the creative field, especially, and I know these are a little dated, they're not as in style, but like it was like the first time joggers were like allowed,
Oh, yeah.
like for work, like if you're in the creative sphere. Okay, oh, that's no big deal. We're joggers, you know, and everything else. But
I could not get away with that at work.
no, you couldn't.
Appropriately so.
But nobody would look twice at me in something like that.
No.
Even showing up at like a networking event.
No, but I work in a creative sphere.
Yeah.
I'm ancillary in that creative sphere, but you can't wear that stuff. Now, are the people who can come into our building wearing that? Yes, but not us.
So it's it's just fun, you know, that so that, and I understand that, like what's normal in that dress attire, no problem. But we get the thing saying casual chic, pink, red optional. There was the only person there who wasn't wearing pink or red was a YouTube employee.
And that helped them stand up.
Yeah. Which we found out she does not own anything but complete neutrals. That is her whole thing. Like she's like, everything I own is white, gray, or tan,
Yeah.
and black. Like that is her whole wardrobe, which makes it nice. Like
Yeah.
everything goes with everything. Then I totally get that. I love the idea of the capsule uniform type wardrobe.
Well, I've talked about that before for myself too. I mean, pretty much every day, wearing the same basic core things for work, but that's part of what helps us be recognizable at work. So, because we had some out-of-state teams in this week,
Oh,
training
fun.
stuff.
Yeah.
And it's people who work remote and they're all like on their own. It's really good that they get to be together.
Yeah.
And that group that I told you that came by my desk, they were in for them.
Oh, okay.
For this crew that came in, so it was really nice. Just some quality time. And so, but when they came in, if we're around in the building or something, they can spot us without even working in the building normally. And go, oh hey, and they know who we are, what we're there for. So that's there is an advantage to that. Coming back around, there is an advantage to that.
Ben is a janitor there, so they need to know that he's a janitor.
funny because there are five guys there with that name. So.
Yep. There we go. That is all the black lines.
I don't know. Switching over to a janitor's uniform to see if I could like do the old coveralls.
I'm
thing.
being silly, by the way.
Yeah.
Look at that. Here, I've got to hold it up for Shrubs because he can't see. Oh, as I hit the camera.
The camera.
There you go. That's where we are.
Just point to me what you've been working on because I can't see.
I did all of the black lines.
All of the black lines.
All the black lines. Those first set. Look, fingers are a hot mess.
I'm gonna have to look at the camera to see your hot mess fingers. Waiting for the delay.
They are so messy. Okay. I have a feel the bigger ones tend to leak a little bit because they just let so much ink flow. That's just what they do.
The spice must flow.
The spice must flow. That I need to rewatch that.
Okay.
So that I can have a clue what the heck is going on.
Twist my arm.
Hey,
we need to watch Dune again.
I am so lost with Dune and watch both of them like back to back to really get a feel for it.
Did I buy the second one?
I don't know if we bought the second one.
I think I did.
Okay. I know you bought the first one.
I think I bought the second one. If not, we will be.
I tried watching like the lore of like to try to catch it like video on YouTube.
I love you.
I still was like, I wasn't paying enough attention because I was, as normal when I'm watching stuff like that, I'm doing something else. I'm not just sitting there watching that and nothing else. And so it was like one of those, it's like, I'm still totally lost.
So if I say Tarkarian.
Those are the guys who fight, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like the like warrior bad guys, right? Am I right on that one?
Well.
The skinny bald guy who came in at the end of the second one after the big bald guy was there. And the guy in the goo. Are those Tarkarians? Am I right?
So it's a, yeah.
And the mouse guy is kind of related to them.
Mouse guy.
So I can never remember the actual word.
Are you talking about Muad'Dib?
Yes. Yeah, it's from mouse. I know that. So mouse guy.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know that he's descendant from them, or he's just found out that he is descendant from them as well. It's like there's something like that. But
so Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mouse guy.
Mouse guy. The Muad'Dib. So you've got there's the different houses of Dune.
Right.
Right. Okay. And so he's from house.
It's not Atreyu, because that's.
No. Atreyu is from Neverending
I know,
Story.
it's from Neverending Story.
Yeah.
But that is how it got filed away in my head.
Yeah. So you've got House Atreides.
I was close.
You were close. Yes. And then there's the Harkonnens.
Right.
Okay.
Are
Those are the bad guys.
Oh, the Harkonnens are the bad guys. Yeah. What's the other one then? Are those the Veil people?
Let's just stick with your topics. I don't want to derail your channel. People did not come in here to listen to Dune.
You're like, you are so lost.
I'm over here trying to do my side work to make sure I'm not misnumbering things, and I think I am.
You see how lost I am on this. Like, I really have no idea what the heck is going on in that. And the books are so big that I don't want to read the book to try to figure it out.
Well, and there's way more book than movie, as in most cases with series like this. So.
But we're talking, it's like way more than Lord of the Rings amount of book.
We probably need to let our eldest sit down and just like explain it all to you. Since he's been reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad he's busy right now. We can't call him. We can't patch him.
This would be a bad time to call him.
I know, he's busy. He's at work.
Pardon me for interrupting your work day.
We need you to hop on our stream with us and try to explain Dune to your mother. You are going to get so angry as she starts talking and telling you what she understands.
Sorry. Shrubs shakes head.
Yeah.
You can't see what I'm doing.
He's been shaking his head for a little bit as I've been trying to talk here. I am not apologetic about this one either. I understand a lot of things.
My tea is making me actually like physically warm.
Good cup of tea.
I guess.
That is a very good cup of tea. So,
Chai tea.
yeah. You're such a white man.
Don't call it that.
You're so white. Did you get it at Starbucks?
No.
Are you wearing your Ugg boots? Ooh, do I want to? I don't think I like this.
I could never wear Ugg boots or any sort of insulated shoe.
This feels bad. I'm gonna go to the 5. I didn't like the way that felt doing that line. We're going to the 5, guys. Haha, 5 guys. Okay. I like the size 5 better. Lottie sees a bird or a squirrel outside, and she's not happy about it.
Ah, that's it. Found the problem.
Yay! Problem solved.
Yeah, I skipped an entire section.
Problem solved. Hi, Lottie. Are you coming to tell me about the bird or the squirrel?
They're so mean, Mom.
They're so mean. They're trying to take over the yard, and you don't seem to care.
I do need to refill the birdhouse.
Birdhouse? You mean the feeder?
Whatever it is.
If you filled up Bird's house, they wouldn't have any place to live.
That's true. That's true. It
It would
looks like
make-
a house, but it's
yeah.
a feeder. So it's
Yeah.
probably confusing for the birds. I should sleep in here. Oh, it's full of food.
No, I can't sleep anymore.
Look, you could try to get in your bed and it's full of like pizzas and Subway sandwiches and
Yeah.
it'd be gross.
So you're like creating a bird hoarder house?
No. Not little bird newspapers and things they got at the dollar store. There we go.
Lottie's being super cute right now. She's trying to climb up in my lap
Not happening, doggo.
and tell me everything
Mama's
that's
busy.
going on, and she is upset. Do you need to go outside and bark at the things?
Nope, because Daddy's locked in and sitting down.
She does. She told me yes.
I'm so close to being done with this part. Let's just not bring it up and see if she can wait a minute.
So does anybody else have cool plans this weekend? This is like a chill weekend for us. I have no plans.
Nope.
I'm kind of happy about it.
Yeah, we're not going to go out for Valentine's Day tonight.
I decide what we want to do for dinner. Haven't decided that yet. I have leftover.
Place across the street.
Oh, that would be nice. I would not complain about Jumbo House dinner.
So
That sounds good. A burger. A good burger. What good burger places do you guys have? Here you go, chat. What is your favorite burger place? Ben's is McDonald's. He loves a McDonald's burger.
Incorrect. Whoever that guy is. Keep talking about this janitor at my job.
I'm going to create a whole character.
Mm-hmm. The quadruped is calmed down.
Good. Oh, Mama Bear has a crock pot. Has a crock pot. She has a roast in the crock pot.
She has a crock pot.
I can't read chat. I can't do anything today. Today is a rough day.
Did you put anything in your coffee?
No. I did not. Still looking for a great burger place. East Tennessee. Johnson City area. Good burger places.
Pals.
We like Pals, but I mean that's
drive-through. That's not so.
I mean it's better than McDonald's. Way better than
by a
McDonald's.
long shot.
Like not even
I don't know the last time I ate a McDonald's hamburger. And
Amy and I were talking, and both of us, it's been well over a year. Like, we
Oh.
can't remember it. Like, we just
No.
quit going.
Yeah.
And we don't know when exactly that was.
no, it's been a very long time.
And I
It's been a very
haven't
long
missed it. That's the
No.
thing. Like,
No, there's better fries, there's better burgers.
I even stopped getting cheap drive-through Cokes. Like, sodas.
Yeah, because they messed that up too.
And it's like, that was like we would go there more for that than
When
anything.
they started asking, do you have the app? I think we made a couple of visits once they started asking if we had their app. I'm like, no.
Why would I want to give you my
No.
personal information?
Yeah,
McDonald's.
and then we just quit going. And it was usually just for drinks and like a small fry or what used to be the $1 menu burger.
Or a small ice cream cone,
Something
even. Stuff like that.
small. But then they just decided, and they admitted it, we're just going to jack the price up as much as we possibly can and see if people will keep paying it. They did. So they just kept jacking the price up. And it's like, for the price of a McDonald's drive-through meal, fries, drink, burger, I can go sit down somewhere and have a nice night.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I would much rather spend it at a local place here. That same money, too. Like, our local burger places are the same price
Right.
and a better burger. I mean, everything's better.
Yeah. I wonder if Cootie Brown's has a good burger. They do a
Cootie
lot of good
Brown's
stuff.
might.
They do a lot of really good stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go there for a burger, but I bet they've got a good one.
It's the first place I had a black bean burger. Was there.
Really?
Yeah, back in the 90s.
Yeah. There's got to be something. But it's been so long since we've been over there, like to explore.
Well, there's 2 Cootie Browns now. I know that.
Yeah.
Lawrence got go.
Man.
There we go.
Was there a little diner downtown Elizabethton?
There was. Remember the youth ministers at East River Park's wife worked there back in the day. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah. Like, because it was like old school diner.
Yeah.
Like, hadn't been updated. Wasn't dirty inside.
In the
just
90s hadn't been updated. No
Yeah.
idea. Like, good luck if that's still open.
Right.
We can't even remember the name of it.
Okay. Because I'm feeling like there, again, I can't picture it, but I'm feeling like there should be something down there. Golly Moses. Still feel, well, like where the Sophisticated Otter used to be. Well, that's the Hey Y'all
Yeah.
brewery thing down there. They probably have an okay burger.
But that's not a
Kind of-
burger joint.
No,
That's
it's
more
not.
like a
It's not at
pub.
all. No, no, but I bet they'd have an okay one. It'd be middle of the road.
Yeah, Mama Bear says she's never gotten a burger at Cootie Brown's, but she might try.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean their menu there has so much stuff.
yeah.
I've never had something there that I was
It would
disappointed
be,
about.
I would imagine it would be flavorful. You know.
Poor Richard's had great sandwiches, but they're not open
No,
anymore. They've been gone
well,
for
they
a
didn't
long
have
time.
burgers, though. They were
No, they
sandwiches.
weren't. They were sandwiches, and they were
Yeah,
good.
they were really good sandwiches. Yeah, poor Richards was amazing. Oh, burgers. I asked on Threads the other day if anybody had ever worked anywhere that doesn't exist anymore.
Uh-huh.
And somebody brought up I don't know if you remember this at all, if you guys even had it. Do you remember Flaky Jake's?
We didn't have Flaky Jake's.
No? Okay, it was a burger place. It was like Cousins or Fuddruckers or whatever.
Uh-huh. We didn't have that. Owensboro didn't have a whole lot when I was growing up there.
Right.
Beyond, like, the big
Oh,
chains.
sure.
We, McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's.
Because I think Flaky Jake's, I want to say, was over in, like, somewhere between Hikes Point and Breckenridge. Like, over toward, not in Cousins' backyard, right? But somewhere over in that direction.
Quite literally, the only chain casual dining restaurants, we had two.
Right.
Two of those.
Right.
Period. Chain.
Right.
And that was Shoney's and Ruby Tuesdays.
Those are both good.
I know, but those are the only chains.
One's breakfast, one's dinner.
Yeah. We didn't have any of the others. Oh, Ollie's Trolley.
Oh, Ollie's Trolley's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that would have been great. Yeah, downtown. Quick walk up, grab, get out. Ollie's fantastic.
Yeah.
But you all had Dipper and everything else though too.
Yeah, but I'm saying we had local.
Yeah,
we didn't have the
but
chain
chains.
places.
No,
we
you had some solid drive up, walk up burger spots.
If you wanted any of the chain places, you had to go to Evansville.
Right, and that's a ways to go.
And
that's outside of my. Do you want to go? No, it's too far.
Typically, what's funny is like I can remember like we went to Evansville. We were normally eating at Mattingly's.
I don't know what that is.
So Don Mattingly, the baseball player, opened a restaurant there because that's where he's from.
Oh, I had no idea.
And it was like a standalone little place in Evansville.
I think I've got some of his baseball cards in my old baseball card book. Yeah.
And so we ate there actually fairly regularly for going to Evansville. I mean, I was like maybe like once a quarter every 6 months, but
So in New Albany we had Zesto's. That was our local thing, and then there was Polyfreeze. They're obviously both known for their ice cream stuff, but they had pretty good food too. Good fries at least. You gotta have good ice cream and fries. It's like it's lunchtime or something. Talking about food over here. Oh man. I think our middleist finished off the burgers I'd pre-made. Oh, but we're gonna do burgers for dinner tonight.
My pen it may be running out of ink. Oh, was I using this one? I'm on the 5. I was using the 6 a lot. It's acting like it's running out of ink. I may be running out of ink. Time to add ink. This gets messy. I'm gonna go get a paper towel and I'm gonna move this out of the way. I will be right back. That little bit of talk. Travis is telling me I need to keep paper towels at my desk. Okay, we're putting this down so I don't get my desk gross too. Because it's one thing to get paint, I can normally like just scrape off a little bit of acrylic paint, but ink not the same.
Nope.
I'll zoom out so you guys can kind of watch what I'm doing. Yep, we are dry as a bone. You can see it drips a little bit. Refill the ink reservoir here. Ten drops. I don't like to go much more than that so that I don't have a ton of ink in here, because you don't want to store them for long periods of time with ink in them. There we go. Hey, that was actually fairly clean.
Big question is, can you take your unused ink and put it back in that bottle?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try.
Tiny little funnel.
Okay, we can set this to the side. But good, it was just running out of ink. I was like, it's not having an issue. I didn't break it. It's just running out of ink. Zoom back in. Fortunately, it takes less time than it does for when you fill it the first time.
Oh, when it's bone dry?
When it's bone dry, they're
sure.
a mess.
That's gotta be working patience.
Yeah. Come on, it's not wanting to wake back up. You were working so well, little pencil, or little pen.
Okay. Quick check, I've just gotten part 5 of my project.
Yay! I'm sitting here scribbling on a
Pre-work
post-it note,
completed.
trying to get this pen to write. This is not going well now. This is also not normal to have one go from working like that to not so quickly.
Hmm.
Making a mess on it too. It's got nothing now.
I don't know how to help you on that one. I can give you a Sharpie.
Here's what really stinks.
What's that?
To fix it,
Uh-huh.
it's either order it or go to Jerry's Art Aroma. There's obviously nothing local.
Cheaper to order it
Yeah.
than to burn the gas to drive all the way. That is for sure.
That pen isn't working. I would love for my pen to start working again. It would be nice. Keeps like pretending it wants to start and then saying, nope, we're good. I just saw a little glimmer of hope. There's another one. Are you coming?
Oh man.
Come on. Come on, little pen.
Let's see.
Sit here. Trying to do this. Oh. It's trying. It almost had it.
Didn't we almost have it all?
I'm making such a mess with this right now. Good news is, ink doesn't really stick to my oily skin. So I will go wash my hands and this will come right off. So I never really worried about getting super messy doing stuff. I think I might just have to call it on this guy.
Yeah.
I know. I don't want to switch to the other one. I liked this weight. I thought it was the right weight
Yeah.
for what I wanted. I can do it with the 6. We're just going to go to the 6. We'll let that guy rest for a little bit.
Is that one of those things you have to take it completely apart and clean it out? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
It's a lot of work. It's not just quick. It's
Not good for stream.
I said they were fussy.
Yeah, you're right. Well, honest product reviews, right?
Yeah.
They're good when they work.
I love them because they're refillable, reusable, like, but they are fussy.
I'm glad I'm going back through all this.
Proofreading is good.
Yeah, it is. It's
we go.
monotonous. I'm literally just checking individual spacing at this point, but it's helpful. Oop, missed that. Very thankful I'm proofreading. I'm finding stuff.
There we go. There's that little area done. Now we'll move over to this little guy. Start up here.
done.
There's that. Oh, this one. Oh, we didn't get this line back here. There we go. Now to get this flower done.
PDF export.
Woohoo. Keep doing lines. Lots of lines. So many lines.
Keep doing lines. Nope.
Shrubs is making jokes.
All right. I think you're a funny guy. Eh?
Yeah.
All right, part 5. Oh. 131.
Okay, there's that one done. Now down here. Last one.
went back to make one more correction, and I found what I missed.
Oh, multiple corrections. We're doing lots of corrections. My coffee is gone.
And there's no more in the pot.
I know I took the last of it when I got up the last time.
That's why I made tea. There's no more coffee. Now that's done. Okay. Re-export, overwrite. There we go. I just saved myself a whole bunch of slow work later.
Yay.
Sorry for all my snap crackle pop. I am not young. All right. Boom. Done. There we go.
You just made me almost rant again about Cobra Kai. Talking about not being young. It's not crackle pop and everything.
Oh.
I'm having
Like
to.
from the last episode?
I'm like having to hold in right now. Big time.
Yeah. Just hold it. Just
I am
hold it.
trying really hard.
You're doing very well. Good job. All right.
Okay, there we are.
Hang tight, removing your project from storage. Haven't touched it in a minute, eh?
Get ready to do the last little bit. Then I have to
Alright.
decide next steps. There we go. It's not perfect. I normally go back and clean these up with a smaller pen. Right now I do not have a smaller working pen. I am working on fixing all of that. I'm seeing if the 5 will write. It is not. Really need the 5 to write. Trying to think what to do. We're gonna pull out the
Time to be
pigment liner.
creative.
We're gonna use the pigment 5. It's not my favorite, but it is what I have.
And we do the best with what we have where we are.
So,
Hey,
with the 5, what I'm gonna do is we're going to come in here. Next step is I'm going to create diamond shapes in these. So basically going from middle, and just kind of creating lines. They don't have to be perfect. That's my pathway. Like that on each one of these. And if we can't see where middle is, we just imagine.
I can't.
Kind of take a guess. It's a lot easier when you can't see.
I can see it. It's just on delay. Which is when everybody else is seeing.
I know, you're seeing it just like everybody else. But you're hearing in real time.
I live in disparity. Set, done. Again, I will clean up the line work. It is just getting the shape in right now. Yep.
These are not remotely close to done. I'm gonna do this one.
The youngest of our progeny has arrived.
Mm-hmm. Girly is home. She's showing us her Valentine's Day present.
Can't smell the package. It's tea.
Ooh. What type of tea? Strawberry, pineapple, and passion fruit tea.
Warm weather tea.
That sounds interesting.
Uh-huh. Well, it will be. In a month. In your heart? Okay. It's spring wherever you say it is. Go get her, puppy. Go get her. Go get her. There.
Okay, there are those put in. Now to do this one right over here. I'm trying to find the best way to, there we go. That looks good on screen.
No work alerts.
You're not supposed to be getting work alerts on your day off.
Man.
It's lame.
Have to give that guy a hard time tomorrow.
What you doing messaging me?
Seen some reviews come in for the new Captain America.
Oh, is that already out?
Yeah, last night, midnight, whatever. Yeah. So
What's the general feel? Yay, and not what I was expecting.
No, it came across as good. It
Okay.
wasn't like blow my mind.
Generally positive.
But generally positive, yeah.
Okay.
So I've seen a couple. Obviously, we haven't seen it, so I don't know
Yeah.
anything other than Harrison Ford is the Red Hulk, and we've got.
Harrison Ford is the Red Hulk?
You don't know that?
No, I didn't know
You
that.
haven't seen anything. Okay. Yeah, he's the president. The president becomes the Red Hulk. It's in all the previews and trailers and stuff.
Okay, here's how far I got. I thought that was Abomination.
No.
I saw like anti-Hulk and assumed.
No, Abomination's from She-Hulk. That's the whole
Right.
separate
I
character.
well,
No.
I mean, Hulk and She-Hulk are related and stuff, and
No, it's Red Hulk is different.
comic books are weird.
There's a select group of people who've been mutated with strength and invulnerability through gamma radiation.
Yeah.
A specific process developed by Dr. Bruce Banner.
You get it?
But yeah, Abomination and Red Hulk are not the same thing.
See, I just saw that. I thought, oh, that's who we're fighting this time. Okay,
No.
cool. I really didn't think. I thought maybe they really liked the actor
No.
who played him in She-Hulk, and they're like, we need to get more mileage out of this, so they
Yeah.
brought him in for this, and like maybe we
No.
can,
No.
because I know She-Hulk got abandoned.
Yeah, which is a shame because it was a fun show.
We actually enjoyed She-Hulk.
Yeah.
I loved
Yeah.
the relationship with Daredevil.
That wasn't my part. I enjoy the fourth wall breaking and
Okay. The
Yeah.
lawyer, because I watch lawyer YouTubes, the follow with that. That part was really funny to me. It was like just their relationship and everything else, and both being superheroes and trying to keep it from each other, even though she's not
Yeah.
a private person. Like, they know back and forth that she's who she is, but still, it makes it kind of it made it interesting having two superheroes like that entangled and stuff. So, okay, I've got to decide what I'm doing next, because I'm not liking the way this pigment is working on top of these Derwent Inktenses. My other pens were way more fun to work with on this.
don't know what to tell you. I don't have any skill set with what you're doing.
Oh, I just went over to check Twitch and double check everything,
Uh-huh.
and it logged me out.
Oh, great.
I did it.
So that hasn't been running over there for a long time.
No.
That's okay.
I was just double checking because I don't have I didn't have any chat popping up over
Yeah.
on my other computer, and I'm like, maybe chat's not going through, and I wanted to double check it. I feel better if I double check that just to make sure. No, okay, cool. I just wanted to double check, make sure I wasn't like ignoring anybody. And it's okay that people are lurking. I'm not upset by that.
Lurking is fun.
Yeah, lurking, it's great. I am happy you were here. Do not feel bad at all in any way, shape, or form. I just want to make sure I'm not being a rude host.
So rude.
I know. Thinking. I'm really still bummed that this one's not working. We're gonna try the fun. Like, come on, 5. Please work. Please work. You want to work. I need you to work. There's a big truck out there bouncing around. It's trash day here. Friday is trash day in our neighborhood.
Or if it's a recycle weekend.
And
Trash has already come through.
it is kind of neat because there are a couple of different trash companies in town that they actually like coordinate their days too.
Oh,
Like-
I see that.
One neighborhood is the same. were working so good. Now you're letting me down so much, little pin.
How rude.
I know. It would be one thing if like I had another thin line one working, but I don't right now. I have two that I have to replace stuff in, and
Yeah.
I'm not upset about it. It's
No.
I didn't use these for a long time.
Right.
This is part of it.
Yeah.
Like I was hoping this one would come back. This is the 3, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What's the 0.25?
Is there anything? I don't know why you wouldn't want to have the possibility of soaking back up into the barrel. There's anything to like to store the tip in like an alcohol or something to keep it moist or.
Okay, so the way it works, and I had the cleaner, and several of these I did clean really well the last
Oh
time
yeah,
I used
yeah.
them.
No, I remember you had them. They were all laid out.
You've got
and-
this
yeah.
little set right here that you use to clean it. It's like a very special thing. I am out of the cleaner. I need to order that too.
Okay. Let's put it on your list.
And some of them, even with all of that, they are delicate when you take them apart, and there's a lot of like, the bigger ones not as much as the small ones, but the small tips are very delicate. And the things that I've read online is like the best thing to actually have is like the dentist ultrasonic type cleaner to clean
Really?
these things. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That little bath in the water
Vibrates and yeah.
vibrate them. Yeah. That is the best. How much is one of those? I'm curious. Let's see. How much is an ultrasonic?
They make little trays that you can do like mouthpiece and stuff in, like for snore guards. Whatever.
Yeah, because I mean, I wouldn't need anything huge
No.
for these. Let's
Doesn't
just
need to
see.
be like when you go
No.
to the jeweler and they clean your ring or whatever. It doesn't
No,
need
I
to
do
be that
not
giant
need
tank.
any of that.
Yeah. That'd be a bit much.
There is one for jewelry that is $9.99.
It
On
just
Amazon.
vibrates. I mean, if it's just does it warm and vibrate or whatever?
No, there's several of these that are like $99. Commercial ultrasonic parts cleaner, $69.97. I was just again seeing the range.
Does your client sell anything that would do that?
Harbor Freight has one for $76.49.
Nah, you don't need that much. My gosh. I'm gonna go see what the dog is whining about.
Ultrasonic retainer cleaner with dry mode, $19.99.
Dry mode.
If I got one that does jewelry and things, that would be like multi-use around here. Dude, there's even one that's kind of cute. Yeah, it's teal. It's actually pretty cute. It's aesthetic. They have blue, gray, pink. I want the blue. Add to cart. Uh-huh. If I have to look at it, I mean, if it's the same price as one that's not cute. There we go. Done. I have necklaces that need cleaned too. And it can clean glasses and stuff. So it can like get the crud out of like between your lens and the frame. I know. We can be super fancy now. Okay, that's done. Back to. Yep. Well, it's the price of 2 replacement nibs. It's just less than that. So if that saves me have to replace nibs, it saved me that much money. So makes sense to me. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break and get another drink because my drink is empty, and then I'll be back. And I've got to figure out what I'm gonna do next because I'm not liking my pen choices. But I'm gonna keep working. We're not done yet, so. I'm back. I do have some pizza. Here's my pizza. It's my leftovers from the other night. It's habanero pizza. It has tomatoes and bacon, basil, ricotta cheese, and a habanero sauce. So it was actually like incredible. It still is really good. I did over reheat it though. But I still haven't decided what I'm going to do here. I think my only option right now is I can rough in some lines with the pen I don't like as much, knowing that I can come back and fix it, and I will order the parts and I can fix it next week. I think that's where I'm going to need to go. So, that being said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do zigzags here, which zigzags are fun. I actually enjoy them as a background. It's a little bit hard to get them going off the page. But so I'm kind of there we go. Rough lines in. I realized I was way off. Right there. For letting you guys see. Okay, so there's one in. I'm just going to do the dark blue first because I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do with the lighter blue. If I do those in white, they may be really cool to kind of really make the darker ones darker and the lighter ones light. That could be really fun.
That was loud. And I'm back.
There we go. Should I have this back too?
Mm-hmm. I got it.
The whole
Snack and a drink.
I have my snack right here. I have 2 more slices in the microwave ready to go.
Fair enough.
I'll
Fair
just
enough.
swap them out. The basil, not surprising, was a little better the day it was fresh.
What? So the fresh, then heated, then fridge, then heated again. Yeah. I would imagine fresh is best. Hi, puppy. I don't have any food for you. I do not. You can lay on this pillow. I don't think you're going to want to, but you can.
She's trying to figure out where she should be.
Mm-hmm. I'm to the slow and repetitive clicking portion of my project.
Here we go. Now this one. It's off the page. Boom. There we go. There's that one. Sorry, I was off page there. Off screen, off camera. Okay.
Canine is in the kitchen begging to no one. You have your own food.
There we go. There's that one. And the last one. There we go. All of those laid in. So there's that part roughed in place. Next I'm going to do, I was thinking about doing in pencil, but I don't think the pencil could be erased anyway on this surface.
For what part?
To rough in case I mess up.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So I kind of feel like I might as well just go for it because I don't think the pencil could be erased
Right.
if I was to mess up.
And then if you draw over it and it's not perfect, then you get this underlayment that's not visible.
That's basically what I'm going to do. Okay, we're going to work backwards now, which isn't my best direction, but that way I can make the meeks it's easier to fix things in a smaller, where your shape is smaller, it's less noticed. And when it's bigger. See, like we've got a weird size here. So just bridge it. Okay. So there are those like little petals on the outside of the flower there. Same over here.
I do think it's fun that you've got a flower design that's like your design. Mm-hmm. That's yours.
That I use regularly.
Yeah, but it's yours.
They make me think of a cross between teeth and corn.
That would be a weird flower.
It's one of those things. It's like it's not in a bad way.
No,
It just does. Like I'm like I don't mind it. It's like
Yeah.
it's just like they would be very weird teeth, but
Speaking of Cobra Kai. Just kidding. No spoilers.
I will say, here's what I will spoil. Somebody loses a tooth.
Hey, careful.
You have to guess who.
I think that's the only time. I mean, people get bones broken. It's things you can't see,
Yeah.
you know? But somebody loses a tooth. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Puppo.
My crust, because I microwaved it, is now a bit of a mess.
That's normal. Crust is never as good. It's not thrown in the oven or a toaster to reheat. Crust is not great in the microwave. That is instant uh-oh.
I did not eat it. I did not eat it fast enough.
Yeah. So, the puppy will eat it for you. Actually, I don't think she could chew through it.
Probably not.
Our dog is very small. She has, if anything's remotely tough to chew, she can't get through it. She's a whopping 8 pounds. It's like even the stuff like, hey, this is for tiny dogs. She will never destroy a toy in her whole life. She doesn't have the capability to do it or the desire. She's not a chewer, really. So, a couple years ago, several years ago, I got her from the pet store. There's one of those bones that has like treat inside of it.
Like the size for a Doberman.
Right, yeah. It's about what, 8 inches across or so. And she can physically carry it, and she was able somehow to get all the treat filling out of the middle of it. But she has, I guess, made some ridges from
You
years.
can see that
yeah.
she has chewed on it.
But yeah, but there's no. She'll never get through the bone.
She will not finish this bone in her lifetime.
That is a no. She can always have it. And it's part of her routine every night. She has her toothbrush time, and then she chews her bone. I gotta be careful saying that first word, because she might think it's time, and it's not.
She jumps on the couch holding the bone too, which I'm impressed.
It's a pretty big feat for her, because she's teensy. We have friends who come over and they go, "Oh, I keep holding her like she's a cat."
You cannot put her down like she's a cat.
No, she's definitely qualifies as a fragile dog. Jumping off the couch is about as high as she can go. She jumps off our bed occasionally, and that's always like, oh, oh no. Little Lottie. You waiting to see if Mama drops you some crumbs on the floor? Gonna be a vacuum? Yeah, we're gonna wag the tail at vacuum. Okay.
We had salmon for dinner last night, and she gets teeny pieces of it that are like left on the baking tray.
Aldi has good salmon.
And it's like her favorite thing. Like she is so excited about salmon night. And she will whine. Like if we go eat and don't like do all the dishes immediately, and the salmon tray is still sitting there. And
She smells it. She's like, oh, there's got to be some in there for me.
I need the salmon. I need it now.
I want the works.
Which for a long time she ate salmon dog food.
Yeah. So for her, that is that's my food smell.
There's like the only chocolate bar she tried to eat out of the kids' candy was Snickers.
Had peanut.
Because she smelled peanuts and she's had peanut butter. And so she's like, I want the peanut butter. I'm allowed to have that.
I just gave her some when I finished making my sandwich.
Oh, did my music stop?
I don't know.
I think my music isn't playing.
Oh. Maybe. So in the quiet spots, it's real quiet.
Yeah, I've got nothing showing up right now. I have no... Oh, there we are. Mics are there.
Yeah, there's no music. Yep.
There we go. I got it back.
Okay.
I am sorry, guys.
I'll
That
explain
was
that.
really boring. I have nice jazz running. Do you like jazz?
Smooth jazz.
It's back now.
Yay.
I don't know why it stopped either, because it's not like
You haven't touched it.
I have not changed any stream settings.
What did that the other day?
Uh-huh.
I was like, do you not have music?
I have music.
I can hear your laptop fan.
We had a flood watch just issued.
Oh. Well, thank goodness that won't affect us where we sit, but our neighbors.
It will affect getting around town. It will not affect our house.
No, it makes me worry about the people up in Dixon more than anything. They get thrashed with that stuff.
Again, there are way bigger problems than a small flood if we are flooded.
Well, and there's certain areas of Middle Tennessee that just get nailed consistently.
Because where we are like in NOAA level of flood kind of stuff.
NOAH, not
Yeah.
NOAA.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
sit on a hill.
Yeah, if our neighborhood floods, everybody's having a bad time.
I'm checking. While I eat my pizza here.
Goodness.
It's habanero. I just had some heat hit the back of my throat.
That's on you.
I love how Apple tries to predict snow, but it's really bad at predicting snow. In that it has said for Wednesday, 4 different amounts so far today for that day. It keeps changing. One of those amounts was 0. Then it was 1 to 2. Then it was less than 1. And now it's at 3 to 4.
Wow.
All in one day. I feel like it's okay to say, like, on those things, like, not to put a number yet. Like, it's too far out.
Yeah. Or if it's 0, don't bother mentioning it. We're going to get 0 snow. Great.
How much rain is it saying we're going to get tomorrow? Oh, just 0.8 of an inch of rain.
Oh, that's not bad.
And 0.65 on Sunday, so that would be like an inch and a half
Between the
all
two.
said and done.
Yeah, that's fine.
That shouldn't be
That's not
too bad.
No.
If we were low level, like the lower level near the river or something. that
I'm
would be
just more
something.
concerned about the people that are still trying to recover from the Helene stuff.
Oh yeah, what it's gonna do.
Yep. I was seeing some reports specifically about Western North Carolina, just that slope facing that way. Because they were concerned about, you know, whatever, there's not as much blocking now, the speed of flow. And so that's part of the concern there.
Well, I know that with this, LA and San Diego were getting a bunch of rain, and because of the fires
Yeah.
and the burn scars,
yeah,
it was a real
just
concern.
wash out. Yeah, that stuff's hard.
I think that's almost scarier than the fire.
Well, because the hills in California aren't made from rocks; they're made from just it's dirt. That was the weirdest thing when we lived out there. Was like looking at the hills and going, "There's no rock underneath of that. It's just like boulders and rocks wedged in dirt."
I mean, yes, fires can move quickly, but I feel like you have more warning with the fire and availability to get out
Right.
Versus once a mudslide starts,
Oh, you're done.
there's no getting out of the way for it.
No.
And they're getting enough snow up in the Sierras that they're like avalanches and stuff are a real possibility with the snowstorm that's coming through.
Yeah.
It's the same storm.
Yeah.
Near where we used to live, well, I mean, near-ish, a couple hours, up in Northern California,
Yeah.
they are forecasted to get 150 inches of snow.
Right. Which is crazy.
I mean,
That's
over 10 feet. And that's not everywhere.
Right.
Like, these are like the crazy peaks. I mean, obviously nobody lives on the crazy peaks.
no.
But still,
Yeah.
I mean, you get down, so let's take that down. Like, say you get down to 8,000
Right.
feet. You're still, if you're getting 150 inches at the peak at 10,000, at 8,000, you're probably still getting that full 10 feet of snow.
Right. Well, but that's why they keep all those rods by the side of the road.
Yeah.
So
What's crazy
when the time comes.
is the roads will probably be closed for like a couple hours. I mean, they are nuts with the way they can keep that cleared.
Oh, yeah.
We actually went up there one time when there was 10 inches of snow, or 10 feet of snow on the side of the road on the interstate. We purposely took the kids up there to see that. It's like, this is going to be nuts. Like, the amount that will just be piled. And that was in Donner Pass, like, to
Right.
help you understand history. Why did these people get stuck here? Well,
Yeah.
pretty obvious.
Yeah.
They didn't have an interstate.
No.
They didn't have snow plows going through.
Let alone a road of any kind. It's just like, well, make your way up. That valley is a bowl. It is an absolute steep-sided bowl. So there's no mystery once you see it. Oh, no. That makes sense. You could absolutely just get stranded here.
Gorgeous in the summer and in the
Yeah.
spring. I mean,
so
it's
pretty.
pretty lake and it's all green and it's happy and everything. And it's like in the winter.
Yeah, the lake's super nice. No pretty. Oh man. I mean, even a couple of the pictures that we've got coming up through Soda Springs,
Yeah.
going up in there. Even those pictures of snow, which would be super deep for here, is not that deep up there.
I don't have these on the computer to show you guys, but here, I'll pull up a picture of Lottie in the snow. I can put it on my phone and set that on the desk for you guys to see.
We got her little booties to wear at first, but she absolutely
Oh, that was hilarious.
hated the booties.
Watching her try to walk in the booties. I mean, it's like putting socks on a cat and watching the cat try to walk. I mean, it's entertaining, obviously, for anybody, but we wanted her to be able to go in the snow and it not hurt her little toe beans and stuff. And
You doing the ones from off Rainbow Road up there?
yeah, just having to scroll back crazy far.
It's not been yesterday.
No. Here's Lottie in the Lottie in the snow. Isn't she so cute?
She's wagging her tail. Hi, Puppo. Are you so cute?
See
Are you
her?
so cute? Yes, you are.
This is before we got to the crazy amount of snow. Like, we were just out and about. Okay. So there's Lottie in the snow. May have some more. I have Lottie in the snow in Southern California, too.
Oh, am I going up to Julian?
The first time we took her out in the snow. Oh, yeah, you can see her. This is the first time she's seeing snow. Look at that sweet dog. Not much snow. Again, we were in San Diego County looking at that snow. She liked it.
Mm-hmm. Well, she still does today when it snows here, the little bit that we get.
She plays.
She likes it.
Pretty views there. It's like slush under her paws. Look at that sweet dog. There we go.
Memories for us that mean nothing to anybody
I
else.
know.
Hooray!
My fun dog in the snow. What?
I'm just enjoying the fact that there's more pictures of the dog than our children on that one.
It wasn't the kids' first time seeing snow.
Oh man, you are correct on that. It was not their first
They had
time.
seen snow before.
Yes.
She just wants all the love.
She
All the
does.
dog wants. Oh, she never got to visit the outdoors.
No, you are correct.
Okay, what are funny things you may say to your dog so that they don't know what you're actually talking about?
Yeah.
You know, like the phrases you use? Well, they meant something to one person.
That's true.
Because we can't mention the thing that cleans the things inside your mouth, we use the word dental appliance. Because
Right.
if we use the other word, the dog knows and really wants it.
Because that's what she calls her. We call her evening treat that does that work for her. And she doesn't care about the word treat. That doesn't mean anything to her.
No,
She
she's
gets
not like-
zero reaction.
No reaction to treat. But if we said the other word.
TOOTHBRUSH, where that's she gets excited. That's instant hype time for Lottie. That is for sure.
It's always funny when they learn your alternate phrase too, and so you suddenly lose that alternate phrase.
Yeah. Children do that too. It's not just dogs. Children will do that.
The kids learn what the word is spelled.
Yeah. RUNNOFT.
Okay, I'll almost finish my pizza.
That is listed as one of the most quotable movies.
Really?
Uh-huh. I mean, it is based off the Odyssey. So
Dang,
it's
we're
a
in a
classic
tight
story.
spot. I'm thinking of what phrases I may use for that because I don't use a ton.
Yeah. I'm a Dapper Dan man.
Oh, that fop.
Well, he says gosh darn fine too.
I know.
I'm not going to completely quote that. But... we thought you was a toad. There's lots of good lines in that one. Do not seek trouble.
I counted to 3.
I'm the darn paterfamilias. He's bona fide.
Wow.
There's a lot in there.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking all the lines now that you're saying them. Okay. I think I'm going to do circles. Somebody went live on Twitch. I'll turn this sideways. We're just going to do circles. Circles. Jeez. What's the circle song from Homestar?
Circles. She's spinning me in circles again.
Something about the
that
ages.
Skinny blonde girl. Something about the ages. Circles and the ages and the ages. Beautiful.
These are not meant to be perfect circles, by the way.
No.
These are supposed to be like kind of hand-drawn. Rough circles.
I'm listening to myself again. Almost done.
I'm realizing that the lines that I did in the middle now don't matter at all.
Cool. That's done.
I'll put little circles out here. There we go. Okay, next set of circles.
Okay.
5 done?
5 is done.
Yay!
Nobody's gonna know what 5 is done means. That's okay. Just something I'm working on. And 6 is the last part. Download.
Okay, lots of circles now.
Look
So
at
many
all
circles.
those circles. What do you see, puppy? Staring at the curtains.
Maybe she's hoping you'll open them for her.
I don't know. Do I need to take her not through the front door?
No, you take her through the front door.
Okay.
I'm not worried about that. I may do a little bit of lighting change, but I'm not recording, so light continuity is not a huge issue.
That's fine.
Our local news is trying to incite a panic. It just officially said that there's a chance of snow Tuesday to Wednesday. Everything here just literally shut down with the news saying there's a possibility of snow Tuesday night into Wednesday. We are not done. If you do not already have your eggs, bread, and milk, I'm sorry you will not be able to make French toast during this snowstorm. Did you do your things? I did the things.
Just the one thing. The number one thing. She got to chase a rubber chicken. There we go. Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do in the middle spot yet. We'll just leave that. I don't have to make it mine. Just chill.
French fries.
You want me to draw French fries? French fries.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Are you legit?
Dare you. No, don't do that. Don't draw French fries. You can do a bunch of wonky rectangles that we can pretend are French fries.
All I was gonna do is draw like straight lines, like make it like a grill, kind of like that in the middle. That would feel weird with the circles.
Straight lines?
Uh-huh. A little bit, but I don't have any. Let me get the background in. Maybe I'll do.
Some
I'll do that.
asymmetrical rectangles?
No, I'm not gonna do asymmetrical rectangles in there.
That's what French fries are.
Straight lines just as for this
Like
would
that?
make sense. Pebbling with rectangles doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Neither does concentric rectangles, considering I've already done that for the outside.
No,
I
you don't want
wanna do that.
concentric, no.
Yeah, and I don't want to just fill it with like pebbled rectangles. That's
No.
not great either.
Okay.
So, but I could just do straight lines.
Dodecahedrons. No? Okay. I'm getting a look.
He's just saying words. That's the problem. He's just coming up with cool shape names.
What's a real shape?
I know, but you're coming up with shape names that you just think the word is cool, not that you know.
Oh, I just want to
I want to see you draw a good dodecahedron.
I'm not the one with the art stream. I'm claiming no personal ability here.
How are your 12-sided shapes?
They got 12 sides.
Let me see one.
Imagine. Buzz.
Oh, that's Apple Weather just told me that we have a flood watch.
Oh, man.
My random thing on my laptop that occasionally gives me weird alerts, which I've never set up alerts, so it has no idea what type of alerts I want to see.
Perfect.
Oh, I get all kinds. I get like finance. Yeah, it's all over the place. It's like you can tell this was never curated, and I don't want it to be curated. Like I don't really need the feature. That was where I saw the flood watch first.
Yeah.
As I just looked down and there it was. It's like, okay, we have a flood watch. Cool. I'm way down here now. Trouble drawing circles right there because it was really hard on the edge of the paper. They're a little messed up. got a weird amount of room left. I have enough for 1.5 circles. So the point is either you make small ones, which looks like they get a little squished, and they're way more ovally, or you do a really wide one that looks like it's just squished the other way. I'm just gonna do a really wide one. A really wide one is the better choice. I'm just gonna sneak in a couple of small circles right here, where it got really big. It's another spot where it's way easier to hide joints with the smaller. They behave a lot better. They're a little more forgiving than bigger shapes.
I failed college algebra again.
Like when I'm doing circles, the line something about the H's does actually go through my head.
What's the connection there?
From the song, from
just
the
circle.
Yeah, something about the H's.
Oh, look what the quadruped has done.
Good, she found the pillow. It's really cute that she fits on the pillow.
Because it's basically just a lumbar pillow. She
lumbar-
fills it.
Yeah, but she fits. She is all contained on the lumbar pillow. Happily. Okay, next set of circles. Oh, I missed one of the things for doing the petals on the outside. I'm realizing. I got distracted. I went and got pizza. I totally forgot I hadn't even finished.
Hadn't finished what?
One of the flowers. I haven't done the outer
Oh, man.
thing of petals.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll do that next. I'm going to
Man.
finish the circles and I'll go back and get that real quick. we go. There's circles. Now let's add in these extra petals here. I'm going back the other way. There we go. There's all of those in. Okay, that set is done. Now, I'm going to go ahead, go to a thin. I don't know how well this is going to do, but I need a thinner line. My 3 is dead, so this is what I'm going to do right here. Kind of see that I'm just going to do lines like this, and then lines like this. You can kind of see where that's gonna go now that all of those little strips will get that on it. There we go. Texture. Lots of texture. This whole thing will have lots and lots and lots of texture.
So when you're doing those crisscrosses like that on the outside edges, well, in between the lines, to you is it a basket weave or?
It feels kind of like a weave. Like a braid kind of feel. It just creates a neat effect that's like crazy easy to do.
Mm-hmm. I just don't know if, when you're doing stuff like that, if there's a texture to it in your head, if it's like reedy or grassy or woody.
It also depends on what color it is.
Okay. So what does blue make you think of?
I mean, the blue is more water,
Okay.
obviously, but this is not water-based. It was just a blue background.
Yeah.
I do have some that are water-based. Like, the idea was water.
Yeah.
Ish the Fish,
Yeah.
that piece
Yeah.
was water-based. Which I still have yet to finish. I need to finish Ish the Fish.
Oh, man.
The big one?
Yeah.
I can pull it out.
Well, I'm not trying to distract you.
No, it's okay. I'm not sure, but I think it's a good piece.
Yeah.
It's not finished. It's on my giant paper.
You have room for it?
Oh, I'm going to have to, like, majorly swim this across the screen.
It is a fish. Wow. Yeah, this has been a minute on this one.
I'm going to move the mic, guys.
Here it comes.
This is
I don't know how much you can zoom out to show it, really.
So, it's a good piece. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very happy with, like, the
Yeah.
colors and everything else. It's just,
Yeah.
I never could fully decide the background, and I knew I wanted to. I want to use my white ink on it.
Oh, yeah,
And so now that I've got the white ink, the pen that I'm using the white ink with is
Right.
working great. I'm
Right.
happy with it. I could sit down and actually finish that one. I think that one looks really good to me. Like, the
Yeah.
colors are so vibrant. It was done with acrylic paint.
Yeah.
So it was actually made for my sister when her pet goldfish died. That's why it's named Ish the Fish.
Ish the fish. And how many years ago was that?
Oh, I started that when we were in California.
Yeah. Yeah.
We may have still been even in San Diego.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were.
But I did, okay, I was smart with that one. Let me see if I can find the others. I didn't do it big first.
Right.
I did study small. So I have a smaller version.
Well, this is a good discussion of process.
Yeah. Where are you?
How do you do stuff
Here's
like
some
that?
Christmas ones that I did.
Okay, yeah.
That I really like. I really like my Christmas ones.
Yeah.
This is a study that was fabric or a yarn that I really liked. Here's the study of, okay, it was triangles. Interesting. This is really interesting. I like it, actually. I'm like,
Coming back to it, it's like, oh.
yeah, like, oh, I like this. So here is the small version of Ish the Fish. So yeah, so it'll be something similar to this.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't do, it's not a 1-to-1 replica at the bigger
Right.
size. It's, oh, I like it in this style. I like it, these colors, these shapes, kind of a thing.
Right.
I'm looking at it, it's like, rather than only having the one line of circles here, I did 2 lines of circles. So that's interesting. I like that a lot. This, because it was bigger, rather than it being black, I did the
Right.
lines there. I like that a lot. These are the same. But the wave here, I'm really liking that wave. I'm kind of like, I kind of wanted, like, oh, maybe I should have done, maybe, okay, that's what I could do.
Ba-ba-da.
I don't think this piece that I'm working on right now is going to be like this level. I think it's a fun exercise. It's not
Right.
going to be incredible.
Right.
I am not upset about that. I am not putting down my work.
No.
They aren't all winners, guys.
Yeah.
But you learn something along the process, and there are pieces that you can draw from
Right.
for your next piece. that is great. I am
Yeah.
happy with that. I am not upset.
Yeah.
But if I did kind of played with the wave here in the background versus with the darker ones here being zoom in, with the dark ones being straight and these being waves, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Because I feel like doing the lighter ones in the exact same texture here will just be a lot and repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling it. But I think maybe that wave, like, it's a fun idea. Kind of feeling it. I don't know.
I inadvertently reminded and then in turn inspired. Mm-hmm. Actually, you inspired yourself.
Oh, I have.
For being honest.
I have pieces that I have made in this style.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I tried it. It was an experiment.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked, and that's
Yeah.
okay. I learned it didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm not hurt. I'm not upset about it. And I have other ones that I look at and like I forget about, and then I go back and I say, I was like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Like that one, like I had a memory of it in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Those colors are like 1,000 times better than I remembered.
Okay. Well, good.
Like I was like, oh, I like these colors. This color work. I'm happy with this. Like there's kind of a fun, like, you know, to get to see something like that and be like, oh, maybe I should finish this one.
Okay, this is something else that everybody can't see. Do you want to explain to them your repository that you've got over there of all your stuff that you've done?
I've got a hot mess of a desk. No, what do you
Well,
mean?
it's that whole rolling cabinet full. So you've got.
It's not full. Like this,
No.
the top drawer is pencils.
Mm-hmm. But you've got more than one drawer of stuff you've worked on,
The bottom two
right?
are supplies as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the middle two drawers or stuff I've worked on. One drawer's paper. Because I need
that's true.
the big things of paper. Like I don't have anywhere else to store the big things of paper. That is the only place they will fit.
Yeah.
I have the wide Alex from, but I have multiple portfolios
Right.
of stuff, including big ones. Like the big sheet that I have a portfolio that can hold that, and it will keep it safe. So
Right.
until I decide what to do with it, maybe I should start framing things. Or maybe I do actually have enough stuff to have a gallery show. They're talking about doing galleries, like doing shows here
Yeah.
and art things, like where you could actually sell.
Mm-hmm.
I would actually have to sell a piece of art.
You don't do that.
I don't.
That's a hurdle.
I know. I don't know how much of a market there is for the stuff I create. I mean, I'm not making it for that.
No.
I'm making it because I enjoy making it.
Right.
So, but yeah. They're doing a plein air event here. Look, and we were talking about it at the meetup.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to explain that I'm not a plein air painter.
Right.
The way I see things and we create it, like I have created landscapes,
Right.
but they're not your traditional landscape.
No.
Like to me, I break it down into shapes. It's the way I break it down into shape is similar to a post-expressionist, but not quite.
Right.
I like to try to simplify what I see and then create the textures, and so it's a very different style.
Right. So, and pardon my lame attempt at connecting this, but like more of a Picasso. In
Not
that you're
even-
he's capturing some shapes, but they're not necessarily the way that they would be.
And he's going in full post-impressionist.
Right.
In that, and I'm not going to this extreme.
No.
In that
no.
he is capturing in one piece the same thing from different angles in one 2D
Right.
piece of
Right,
art.
right.
I am not trying to do that.
No.
I'm literally simplifying what is in my field of vision into, so more like Cézanne would be more similar to that.
Right.
The fact that I also love bright colors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that would be like the worst. Like me trying to do something in just
worst.
neutrals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like thinking about it as like that would be a funny thing to try to make me only work in neutrals for a whole piece.
That was your nickname one time.
Yeah.
Neutral.
It was because I didn't paint a house. Like to me, I was painting it in neutral shades.
But to the builder.
To the builder, they were not. So it was the early 2000s.
Uh-huh.
And I did one room butter yellow, which at that point was totally normal.
Right.
Totally with like, there were a lot of people using those shades.
And denim blue.
And I did a denim blue in the kitchen.
Yeah.
What builder is denim / like blue jean material not like the most neutral thing in the entire planet?
But what do builders paint everything?
They always paint it white.
White.
Or off-white. But still, like, to me, that was like, I don't know how much more neutral you can get. Because I even did the texture finish to make it like denim. Mm-hmm. I worked really hard on that kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
And it looked gorgeous.
It looked great, yeah.
But, yeah, it was just... And the yellow was even done with, like, a plaster kind of finish, too. So it was, like, it had dimension in it. It was not flat. Now, our paint in our house right now, I tried an experiment. 3 years later, I don't know if I would do it again.
What, this room?
But I painted our trim black.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what color I would have done instead because I don't necessarily want white trim. But the black is like very there. And I guess it's probably because I didn't finish everything. Like the doors didn't get painted.
Right.
And maybe if I'd painted the doors as well, it would look better and I would be happier with it.
I like the hard lines it makes, though.
I like the light. Like, there's parts of it that I really like the look, and I'm really happy about
You
it.
got a crisp white ceiling, and then you get the black trim at the ceiling, and then you got the separate color for the walls.
You think about it around the windows, it's like eyeliner.
Right.
There's nothing weird about it.
No.
It's just, I don't know how much I love it, but I don't know what I would like better.
Right.
Is where it kind of sits.
Not honey oak.
Oh, no. And the wood that we painted was covered in paint splatters from years of people not taking care when they were painting.
Cut in when they're painting.
Yeah.
And then they don't go back and clean up their mess. And yeah.
So there was no, like, we were not ruining something by taking a chance.
No.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean, you and I paint, we care about what we're painting.
But yeah, so that,
So.
yeah, it's one of those, like, I don't know what else I would have done.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm nervous. See, I wanted it to be, and I've told you this, but the style of house that I would love to have is like a mix of mid-century modern and Pacific Northwest industrial.
Right.
Like home industrial.
Right.
Look, it's like sitting in a beautiful
That's where I
marriage.
talk to my sister.
A marriage of those two things.
Right.
And I think that feel of what I want for that industrial is where the black came from for me, not modern farmhouse.
Right.
But instead that feel of, oh, I would like this. And, you know, the two twin sisters who decorate up in the Pacific Northwest, and they've done some homes where they had the dark trim around stuff, but because so much of our house is not to mid-century modern yet, it's not giving that full feel that I want.
Right.
You know, the windows behind it are not set up to look like industrial windows.
Right.
Which, if they were,
Oh.
they'd be so pretty.
Yeah, for sure.
I want better windows, I will tell you that. I think our
Yeah.
windows are cheap, but
No, they are. They're still functional.
but they're functional, and it will wait until we do the basement
we have
windows.
other windows besides the new windows that need to be replaced first.
The basement windows need to be done, and we can get a deal if we do them all or something, you know, to get them all cheaper. But
Yep.
but they would be so pretty. They could be gorgeous.
Yep.
Instead, they're like the most plain white replacement windows.
Oh, the ones that, yeah.
Yeah, right now they are. There is nothing that the people who put them in made a choice about with them. Like, they literally made no choices.
No, for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things that replacing them in our house will do a lot. Like even just the ceiling fans around the house in a cohesive style would be great. There is no cohesion among the ceiling fans in our house. They were all bought at different times, very different times.
Yep. And when your ceiling fans work,
I
there's
know
other higher priorities.
there are so many other priorities. Although
It's not a massive thing.
the kitchen one is hitting needs replaced,
Yeah.
and the study, if I had to pick two,
Yeah.
because I want a better light in the study.
Oh, for sure. The light in there's bad. It's an old milk glass ceiling fan light.
It's
great.
not enough light for the room either. And the way we have the room laid out, secondary lighting's a little tough in there. And it's one of those things, if we ever get an electrician in here doing work, adding some plugs in that room would be great. It's a room that, it's designed to be a bedroom right now. But I don't feel like it was always meant to be a bedroom.
No.
There's like some little oddities that's like, was that always supposed to be a bedroom? I don't feel like it, but I don't know what else it would have been.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't fit for a dining room.
No.
It doesn't fit for any other kind of room at all.
No.
So
I'm kind of curious at some point in time if we were to cut through the wall behind where your desk is in there into the stairwell and have more of a pass through,
yeah.
what that would look like, because you could. You could have a hallway from the kitchen straight back.
Well, and
And that would make this room less traveled.
if I wasn't using the room I'm in right now as a studio too,
It's just super interesting for everybody.
I know they can
Can't
see
even
nothing.
what we're talking about.
So if you watch the channel, you have seen my backdrop.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a wall behind me.
Yeah.
If you go, that's like actually a hallway back to the bedrooms.
Right.
But if we removed that wall
Uh-huh.
and opened it into the hallway and got rid of it being a
Got rid of
hallway,
that wall.
but then we would have a bunch of doors off of this room. And that might be weird too. And it would create a weird bump out.
We could open this.
So
Interesting.
I don't
All right.
need.
That's not. we
I
need to
don't
go back.
necessarily need though like a bedroom door off of this room. That would also be really weird.
No, but there's a way to close that off.
So
Yeah. Don't worry about it right now.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
I distracted you.
I
You're doing
know.
art. Do your art. That's what everybody's here for, is for your art. Not
Oh,
speculating about house layout that they can't see.
The amount of time that I think about how I can tear down walls and redo this house, I've spent a lot of time thinking about it. I'm trying to create a better layout. And there's a lot of times where I can't come up. The dog bumped the door.
She rolled off her pillow.
Um,
It's okay, puppy.
Because
It's just your butt.
our stairs down to the basement, which the way our house is laid out, the basement is like a part of the house. It's a walkout. It doesn't like just like, you know, a basement that you close the door and you forget you have a basement kind of basement. It's not
No.
that kind of basement.
It's a very actively walked through, moved, used basement.
And it's been finished since the house was built. Like it was built as a finished basement too. It's weird for where the stair placement is. But if you try to think where else could the stairs go, there's no good answer for that.
Not really, no.
You know, the thought exercises I have during the day, it's like thinking through, well, if we move the stairs, if we came in, and there's like, it never makes a good choice.
No.
I'm drawing so many lines right now. All lines. I don't have a good song lyric about lines. There's the old Tesla song about signs.
No, there's the Johnny Cash song, I Walk the Line.
Oh, I Walk the Line. That is a good one.
Yeah. No, that's
I was thinking more like kind of comedy and strange, I guess.
Oh, no, not in that realm. No, not immediately.
Johnny Cash is a totally different level than that.
Yeah. Because you're mine, I won't run.
Where was I the other day? And they were playing.
I don't know. Where were you?
They were playing like from the Johnny Cash album where he covered a bunch of modern songs.
Was it the coffee shop?
No.
I don't know. I haven't been out anywhere else with you.
We were somewhere. And it was like people discovering it for like the first time too.
I have no idea. Was it at the art meetup?
Maybe. No. One took over the line.
One took over the line.
I'm just trying to think, where was I? Wasn't Super Bowl stuff? Maybe it was. Maybe it was in one of the Super Bowl songs, Super Bowl commercials. And
No idea.
it just felt strange because like the people were like, they didn't know that existed, or the caster, and it kind of bothered me a little bit because I was like, this album came out a really long time ago. Yes, it's an incredible album. So. But yeah, the number of songs that Johnny Cash covered on that one and just owned. Like totally took them away from the new band. It was like
Well, I mean, but even Trent Reznor told him.
Yeah.
That Hurt belongs to him now. That
Yeah.
was he did it so because Johnny's got age.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
knew what
wisdom,
that
he's got
meant.
experience, yeah. And so yeah, there's
This week was compared to my normal weeks. My normal weeks, I am working at home. It's not that I'm idle by any stretch, but feels like really busy and really long. And so it was like remembering that the Super Bowl was just last weekend. It's like, it feels like, oh, that was that's like been filed away under like far past, not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one more stripe. Okay. Stripes done. Let's try to do waves. I haven't done waves in a while. They're a little harder. Well, yes and no. Instead of doing straight lines now, I just do like this. There we go. More waves.
The dog is staring at you.
The dog is staring at me or you?
You. She was
that's
staring
really
at you
funny.
until I talked. She's just standing there, just staring at you.
She wants to know what's going on.
What are we doing?
She wants to do something. She's bored.
Go get a toy. Go get your ball. Go get Squirrely. Where's Squirrely? Go get Squirrely. Go get him. Where is it? You're silly. You silly puppo.
There we go. Waves are put in. Oh, looks like the clouds are rolling in for our rain. The blue skies have disappeared.
Oh.
It's okay, they were fake blue skies. It wasn't actually warm.
That's true.
They was only trying to make me think it
I
was
think
warm.
they were actually blue, but they were not warm blue skies. 100% correct there. stare at the screen like this long.
There we go. That one is done. Now this one. Okay, there's that one. Next one. Next one here. We have 3 more lines to go, and we'll be done for today. Oh, sorry, I've missed something up here. 3.5.
Oh, man.
Trying to get these lines and figuring out exactly how they would curve when you don't have a spot to start.
Yeah.
You're like just kind of seeing it and going with it. I just did that the wrong way. Oh well, we'll fix it here in a second. Get that line in. Oh well.
So as you're moving toward the end of the stream here today, we probably need to go ahead and point people toward their homework assignment for the week. Just to watch Cobra Kai.
Yeah, watch Cobra Kai.
All
Definitely.
of it. All of it.
Yeah, binge the whole thing.
If you haven't watched any of it at all yet, you're in for a little bit of a trick. But if you haven't watched the last season yet, which is just like 6 episodes, come prepared. I'll give you 1 week.
And I need you to ask yourself the whole time you're watching it, where the heck are the police?
And the parents.
And the parents.
The police and the parents.
Where are the police? Where are the parents? Just
Yeah.
be ready to keep asking yourself that question.
Don't completely suspend disbelief.
You will be asking yourself that even if you reasonably suspend belief for this.
Well, and all throughout the entire series, you should have been asking, where are the police, where are the parents?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the whole series, the dojo is kind of like a boarding school. The parents have signed off the rights to their kids.
This is the last line. There we go. Let's got all the basic lines put in now. Let's zoom out, let you guys see it, and that's gonna end the stream for today. I'm gonna be working on these lines, and that'll be a short, so that you guys can kind of see the transformation as the line work gets finished. There's still another step on this puppy.
Yep.
I'm looking at it, and I'm like, we're gonna add some color pencil on top of this.
Oh, fun.
So this is where it's gonna end for today for the stream. So be watching for the short where I'll do like a quick little, it'll be short and punchy, showing the differences between what finishing the line work does and that kind of thing. And it will really clean up when I do that. But I'm a little frustrated with the pens I have right now and that kind of thing. So it may be a couple of days before I get that, because I will be ordering new tips so I can do what I want to do. This is killing me. Anyway, that is it for today. I will do the color pencil work on stream next week, so that you will not miss. So I hope you have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend. If you're celebrating Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. And I will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.